You've heard those stories of being married young. One girl was married at 12 years old to a 46 years old man. Such a story. Uh, this is Now Tell Us. I'm your host, Anthony Murore. And at Now Tell Us, we bring guests to come and tell us stories. They come and educate us, they come and inspire us. And always we have some great guests who come to join us. Today, we have a guest known as Beth Wawera. She's all the way from Kenya, and she runs an organization where she helps young girls and vulnerable women to experience life differently. Now, let me not take one more minute because I know that Beth has a lot to tell us. Let's go and hear her story. She is going to come and tell us all about this. So please help me to welcome a wonderful lady known as Beth Wawera. Hello, Beth.
Hi, Mr. Murori. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Wonderful. So you are all the way in Kenya.
Yes, I'm
How?
all here in Kenya. Very cold. We are in cold season.
Okay, yeah, I know July is usually the cold season where people would put on a very warm. Like I see, you have also a warm heart there just to stay warm.
I'm very yes. I'm very armed.
Yes, and that is wonderful. Now, I heard your story and I was interested to bring you here to tell us about your story because I know there is someone who is listening to us that is going to get something from your story,
Mm-hmm.
maybe inspire someone to take action. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
we never know. So this is why we are here. This is why we bring these conversations, and so it's wonderful to have you here. Uh, if we may start, and I don't know if you would be willing to share with us, because people maybe I hear ladies do not very like much sharing about their age. How old could you be?
I'm now 44.
Oh, 44.
I'm almost 44. Yeah,
That's
I'm
wonderful.
43 and a half.
Yeah, you look still young, young enough. And I know maybe you have a family. I don't know. Um, but you are going to tell us at a point that you feel convenient to tell us more about that. But the main story that I could be interested in hearing is about your young experiences while you are young and the experiences that you went through that could
Yeah.
dive us into this conversation that we want to have today. Please tell us about you growing up, where you were born, how it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Mm-hmm.
To start with my name's Albeth Wawera,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm from Kenya. And I must say that being born a girl in Africa, it is not easy. It requires you to have courage and to believe in yourself. Um, Born in those days that women were not allowed to speak, and I was born in a village in Kirinyaga. And being the firstborn, it was very tough on me. And until I reached 11 years old, when I started menstruating, and the worst happened to me. Uh, in Africa culture, it is not allowed to speak about menstruation. That is to be that's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened when I was growing up? When I was growing up, I missed a bed like me, like a bed that I am today. So at 11, when I started menstruating, my mom could not afford sanitary tiles. So I was swimming in period poverty.
Wow.
And that's what it nearly cost my life to
Mm.
start monthly periods.
Mm.
Because
How?
at 11 years old, my father noticed that I'm not going to school. And when he came to realize that I'm menstruating, yes, he was happy because he knew a child is now a lady, a mother, to become a mother.
Mm-hmm.
I can be able, when when you start monthly period.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you start monthly period, it shows that you are woman. You are woman enough to conceive. So I was sold to an old man, a very old man, and
Mm.
uh, I recall it was one early morning that my dad told me that, Beth, uh, here there is a visitor, and I want you to meet him. So when I went and I saw him, of course I knew what was awaiting for me, because most of the African girls, many of them get married at the age of 11 when they get menstruation. And it is that during that time when women's voices were not heard,
Mm-hmm.
and they remain silent. And as African culture, you'd have say, we always say that men will always rule the family.
Mm-hmm.
So to my mother, she could not say anything or utter any word rather than obeying. And she was also to tell me, Beth, you should obey your dad. And I had no any other option. So, just a little bit about the period poverty, which cost almost my life,
Mm.
is that when I started period, I could my mother could dig me a hole, and I was meant to sit on it for 4 to 5 days till my
Wow.
days are over. Because even there were no dirty clothes, there were no dirty rags to use. So girls were meant to sit in cows' sheep pen.
Wow.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a bitter pill to swallow and also to
Mm-hmm.
remember, but it says I believe in myself, and I believe in sharing my story so that I can empower others and encourage others. So, okay, I was my dad back now. My dad came and he brought me a man, and I was made to follow him. And the following day, there my dad was brought a lot of cows and sheep for an exchange.
Mm. At
So
that
that
age,
one
at
shows
that
that I'm a
time,
wife and I'm ready to be a wife.
at that time you are 12 years old,
Yes.
and the man is 46 years old.
And when I went there,
Mm-hmm.
yes, and when I was there, I was subjected to FGM, female genital mutilation.
Wow.
And when I went to the homestead of the old man, I was welcomed by three women. So I was to become a fourth woman, a fourth
For the
wife.
wife.
Yes, to that
Uh-huh.
to that to that lady, that gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
And I was given counseling by those women, telling me, "Hey, you are very sweet to our husband."
Mm.
So when you get inside, please be silent and you endure so that you can show how your father born a courageous woman.
Mm-hmm.
So you can imagine, I'm given counseling so that I should not shout, I should not scream. I went, and that was totally to me was a rape. I went through rape. I was not healed. I was still hearing my wound,
Wow.
and I was expected not to utter any word. So I was expecting to keep quiet so that I should not shame my clan.
Wow.
And
That's
it
sad.
happened to me. It happens to me. And
Wow.
after 1 week, yes, he
Mm-hmm.
used to sleep with me, and I could not go back to my dad homestead because it shows that I was not strong enough to be a wife,
Mm-hmm.
and I would bring shame to our homestead.
Mm-hmm.
So what did I do? I just thought of how I can run away from that homestead.
Mm-hmm.
And by God's grace, during that time, that tough week when he used to sleep with me daily, and I could also breathe, I used to pray. I used to ask God, oh God, please give me, show me a way. And it happens that when you pray so hard and you pray in believing in God, He gave me a reason to escape and a way to escape, and I escaped.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I couldn't go back at my dad. I went over and just went to look a job in town, a nearby town, and I got a job to a in one of my relatives,
Mm-hmm.
whereby it was not also very pleasant to me.
Oh, what
My
happened there?
uncle employed me.
What happened there?
My uncle, yes, my uncle employed me,
Mm-hmm.
whereby after employing me, by now I was too young to serve to do home course. So I used to serve a family of seven.
Mm.
And I could wash, I could feed his babies and everything. I could do everything in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to endure because I could not go back to my family.
Yeah.
So I have to stay here like a slave. And
Mm.
yes, I was. I served my uncle, and at 14 years old, my uncle used to leave me in turns with his son.
Whoa.
And still I could not go anywhere else. I
Mm-hmm.
was very new in town. I could not go anywhere. So I was just a slave even of my mind, of everything was to me was so bad. And I just said to remember it was such a bad scenario to me.
Whoa. Whoa. That's a sad story. Sad story. So how
So
did
I
you?
worked as a house girl.
Okay. For how
Yes,
long
I
did you work as
continued.
a house girl?
I worked for 6 years.
6 years. So how did you come from that place into
Yes.
the next phase of your life?
I worked at 15. I worked for 5 years
Mm-hmm.
because the fifth year is when I conceived.
From your uncle.
Even I can't tell because they used to do it in turns.
Whoa. Sad.
Yes.
Then what
So
what happened next?
so the next thing is that I went. Uh, I felt it was enough, and then it is when I met with my husband.
At what
And
age?
my husband now, Eric,
Uh-huh.
my husband was able just accepted me the way I am. He took me back to school, adult education, and I also sent a child, and he was ready to take care of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
From there, I went to enroll myself to a nursery school courses,
Okay.
and I was employed as a nursery school teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And I did volunteer because even I was paid very little.
Mm-hmm.
And I started also doing farming.
Okay.
And at 2001, it is when when my dream came true. It is when
Which
I
is
started being the birth I missed to the community.
so what brought that around? How is there something that happened that now started to change you, or is it after you getting married and what your husband used to, what was it that brought this change?
My life changed because my husband could take care of me.
Mm-hmm.
He could hold me to like someone who missed everything. Like he accepted and loved me. So what else? I was lacking love. I didn't get love. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't get care.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what changed my life.
Mm-hmm.
As I enrolled myself to school and I could light, I could be able to light, I could be able to read, I could
Okay.
my communication improved.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's bettered my life.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Then now we are here with Beth, who tells us that this Beth that we see is not the Beth that was. And you went through those challenges that you went through, the struggles,
Mm-hmm.
and some of the experiences that you're sharing with us, not everybody can share with the other people. And you are getting the confidence to share it with us. Uh, Maybe I would ask, where did you get that courage? Where is it coming from that you just at some point you decided, I want to tell my story. I want people to hear my story. What brought that around from now the Beth that we see here today?
Now it is through my story that someone will hear it and be encouraged.
Mm-hmm.
There
Yeah,
are so many
true.
people who are suffering
Mm-hmm.
with mental issues
Yeah,
because they cannot be able to speak up.
true, true. That's true.
And also, there, when I share my story, I
Mm-hmm.
feel I'm healed.
Mm-hmm.
I want to help that person. I want to help that girl, that lady who feels that she's on her bottom limb.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And through my stories, like when when I'm on the stage and
Yeah.
I speak about myself, so many women comes to me after that. Please help me to come out of this.
Okay.
I've been struggling with so much stresses, and I'm not able to share.
Mm-hmm.
So sharing and having that courage of sharing my story, I know it's a medicine to someone. It's someone to someone.
That's very good, and I agree with
Yes.
you. I agree with you that sharing stories of some experiences that we go through, challenges that we face in life, sharing it with other people out there can always encourage someone to face their own life positively. Because, as you say, and this mental issue is something that we are hearing every day now, where people
Yes.
are harming themselves from the experiences that they go through. And if only they could hear a story like Bed's story, they could be encouraged to know that they are not alone on this planet. They are not going through it all by their own. There are people who have gone through the challenges they are going through and they have come out again and lived again and shown again. So thank you very much for taking
Yeah,
this.
and I want also, Mr. Murure, I want to mention and tell ladies that if you are ready and you are just using your normal, you are having periods and you are enjoying your periods, and you are using normal sanitary towels, don't take that one for granted.
Mm-hmm,
We are struggling here in Africa, and it is sometimes something that has happened for a long time. So
mm-hmm,
that one is not, it is something that you should be glad that
mm-hmm,
they are having a proper thing for the menstrual periods. It
mm.
is not normal here in Africa to have a sanitary towel. Yes,
Mm. Yeah, although not for everybody, and it's not
yeah,
for the whole of Africa, as many people maybe hear such
yes.
stories and believe, oh, Africa is that. But then I have to agree from my own experiences that where we come from, there is that big gap between those who
Mm-hmm.
have and those who don't. Those who
Yeah, yeah,
have it all, and then
yes,
those who lack almost
yeah.
everything. Their very basic needs. So it's
Mm-hmm.
these people who are challenged, the people who lack, the people who don't have a voice, the people who don't have a way of uh, means of maybe putting food on the table, or maybe having some proper sanitary whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
these are the people that we are looking at. These are the people that we are focusing on.
Yes.
Now, Beth, I realize that even with this concern and
Mm-hmm.
your desire to reach others with your story, you came up with the idea of not just putting the story out there in the world, but actually doing something practical with
Yes.
the people, with the girls, with the women that are disadvantaged. Tell us about that. How that started, how it all started, how you started to bring people together. We would like to hear that.
Mr. Morere, in the book of Isaiah 42, verse 6,
Mm-hmm.
it says, I, the Lord, have called you in righteousness.
Mm-hmm.
I will take hold of your hands. I will keep you and make you to be covenant for the people, and and light for the Gentile, to
Mm-hmm.
open eyes that are blind, to
Mm-hmm.
free captive from prison, and to release from the dungeon, from the dungeon those sit in darkness.
Yeah.
That Bible verse, it keeps encouraging me. It is, and it was my call.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be the Beth that I missed. I wanted to be the Beth of today, the Beth that I could be given a shoulder to lean on.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was growing up, there was no Beth like me. If only there were Beth like me, I could be Beth now. I would have achieved my dreams. I
Yeah.
could
And
be a lawyer.
yes, and this meaning that you
But
didn't
it was
have
never too
someone.
late,
You
because
you didn't have someone like the Beth that we see today, someone who's
yes,
gone through experiences and giving stories of those experiences, reaching out a hand to those people who are down there and bringing them. That's the Beth that you missed, the person to look up to and
yes,
depend on. Okay.
that is the Beth I missed.
Yes.
And now I'm the Beth, because if the Beth of today was the Beth I had when I was growing up,
Mm-hmm.
she would have fought for my right.
Okay.
She would have advocated for my cases.
Mm-hmm.
She would have protected me. I, I dreamt to be a lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
but still, in God's way, I do it, and am I today? I'm a
Ah.
lawyer.
Oh,
Yes,
it's good to
of
hear
my
that.
own kind, because I'm able to protect those girls. I'm able to protect girls that are undergoing FGM.
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to protect girls from early marriages.
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to protect women. I'm the voice. Just remember that God told me, Beth, I, the Lord, have called you in righteousness.
Mm-hmm.
I will take hold of your hands.
Mm-hmm.
So now God has taken me, has holded my hands, and I'm going to do marvelous, and I'm going to protect that girl who is at risk of FGM. And FGM, it's a female genital mutilation,
Mm-hmm.
the cutting of a girl's clitoris.
Mm.
So I'm going to be that person. So I'm that Beth that I cannot dare to see a girl suffering.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go miles to save that girl. That's why my dream came from. And also, that's why my inception was born of Smart Child Kenya. And that's why I registered Smart Child Kenya.
Mm. The
And
organization.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
and because I suffered very too much, I could always suffer fungal infection when I'm having periods because of using dirty lungs.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I came up with the project for Smart Child Kenya.
Okay.
And that's why Smart Child Kenya, it was started 2007, but
Mm-hmm.
registered 2014.
Okay. Tell
And
us more. Tell us more about it. The what Smart Child Kenya does, and yeah, let us hear what the things that you now do as the Beth that you are.
yes, the Beth who is here today now
Mm,
is the Beth who started Smart Child Kenya.
mm-hmm.
I'm a founder and director Smart Child Kenya,
Okay.
a community-based organization
Mm-hmm.
based in Rimuru, and it supports women, youth, and children.
Okay.
And in Smart Child Kenya, we started by giving reusable sanitary towels to girls. Mr. Mururi, I volunteered myself with whatever I had. I was a nursery school teacher, and I was paid $30 a month,
Mm-hmm.
$30 a month.
Okay.
And I was able to share my penny to the last penny.
Mm-hmm.
And I could give girls reusable sanitary tiles. Why? I realized when we have reusable sanitary tiles,
Mm-hmm.
girls will have time, and they'll be used for a long time rather than disposable sanitary tiles. And
Mm.
all girls, I gave over 5,000 reusable sanitary tiles to girls. And you guess what? My name changed to Beth. They would call me Auntie Terry.
From Beth to Auntie Terry.
Auntie Terry, yes.
Okay.
So I'm Auntie Terry to so many girls. And the project kicked where we started sponsorship programs,
Okay.
because when I was going in the village, girls and children were suffering
Mm-hmm.
for lack of education. So what did I do? I started sourcing for people who can donate, who can sponsor children.
Mm-hmm.
And through my first post of Facebook, I got a good sponsor
Mm-hmm.
who started sponsoring children from UK,
Mm-hmm.
and up to now we have 33 children in school.
Wow.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we have 33 children in school,
Mm-hmm.
and we also have other friends. So the moment I started doing and advertising and posting about Smart Child Kenya activities and how we are impacting community, many people were able to see, and they requested to join me. And
Okay.
actually they joined me.
Mm-hmm.
This when now I started to have a big umbrella and ambassadors, where we came up with project of HIV in mitigation.
Mm-hmm.
By then, HIV, it was like a curse. Nobody wanted to be associated with you.
Yes.
And also the children that we had and that we have, and we were sponsoring, they
Mm-hmm.
were from those the disadvantaged,
Mm-hmm.
and also orphans out of HIV. So
Mm-hmm.
we started HIV mitigation project,
Okay.
where we have in the project we have increased of uptake of um, of HIV preventions,
Mm-hmm.
and we have created support group where we have dependent groups. We have two groups in our HIV program,
Okay.
dependent, and
Mm-hmm.
also we have Giamini.
Mm-hmm.
Those are support groups that when those people who are affected and infected, they come together, they encourage each other, and also we also empower them, and also we look for their dietary, how they are
Mm-hmm.
feeding.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's just something good for them.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Another thing we have, sorry.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, another thing we have youth programs
Mm-hmm.
where we rescue young girls from early marriages,
Mm-hmm.
GBV, and also uh, FGM.
Mm-hmm.
So when those girls are rescued, where do they go? You rescue them and they go where? We started a rescue center.
Mm-hmm.
A rescue center is a safe space that we give to those who are affected. You come with them, you talk, you do them counseling. As they are in the center, you teach them how to do skills. You do skills development.
Okay.
Yes. So under skills development also, the girls were at the center, they'll be able to know sewing, hairdressing, and also beadwork.
Mm.
There are some other cases that girls they cannot go back, like I was. So you see, I wanted to be the birth I missed.
Okay. Yeah.
So if there were rescue center during my time,
Mm.
I could not have gone to my relative to be employed
Mm. Yeah. Sure.
as a house girl.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gone to that safe space.
Mm.
That's why we have safe space.
Ah.
And the safe space was donated from UK.
Mm-hmm.
And it hosted a lady who was also misfortuned,
Mm-hmm.
who had a lot of misfortunes. And that's where they live up to today with their family.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
So
Wow.
we have so we. Mhm.
Mm-hmm. That's how.
So that's how we. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. So we have other project, that women empowerment project. Those are the women that we come, we empower them, we teach them about the savings. They are able to do marketing, they are able to do bookkeeping, so that they can learn and they can do and support themselves, and also they can be able to support their families.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we make our community better and more healthier. And for now, I can tell you my community is well secured. And I cannot regret the birth I am today.
Mm.
Girls are educated.
Mm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
girls are educated. They are doing everything. They can stand for their own. Unfortunately, we cannot all of us be the same. They
Yes.
have to be misfortunes there and there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where Smart Child Kenya is there.
Wow, wow, wow. Wonderful, wonderful. That's a wonderful story, Beth. And we appreciate the fact that you looked back at those young girls and those disadvantaged youth and the women, and you reached out. And we are happy that you're changing the community. You are affecting the
Mm-hmm.
community in a positive way, because that's what that's what we should all be thinking about, reaching out, reaching back to where we are coming from, and doing anything possible that we can do to help those others that may not be able to help themselves. They don't have a shoulder to lean on, they don't have someone to lift them up.
Mm-hmm.
We should
Yeah.
join hands and do exactly what you're doing. Now, I'm trying to imagine now, and thank you that you told us you have some sponsors that have come to your help from UK and elsewhere. Do you have maybe a dream of expanding and reaching out to even more girls and more youth and more women, helping more, apart from the only now? Do the girls only come from the place where you are, which is Rimuru, or do you have from other parts of the country, or would you like to reach out to bigger parts of the country? Tell us. Do you have that dream?
In our center, we receive many people, and
Mm.
most of them, FGM is mostly done in Narok County, and
Yes.
most of the girls we have in our rescue center, they are girls from Narok County and
Uh-huh.
Nakuru County.
Mm-hmm.
In Kiabu, they does it, but they take the girls to to Narok. Very secretive.
Okay.
But in Narok, it is done whereby it is a ceremony.
Uh-huh.
Well, it is a ceremony. We
Mm-hmm.
have change agent in Narok that we have trained.
Okay.
And they are able to rescue those girls and bring them to Smart Child,
Mm-hmm.
safe space.
Okay.
Our our challenge right now that we have, Mr. Mujuri, when we started the program, it was my dream, but it is a dream that I give to people. I shared my dream, and I wanted people to have it and to see it and also to own it.
Mm.
I started Smart Child Kenya, but I don't own it. You own it.
Okay.
It is owned by anyone who want to be a change of agent.
Mm.
It's owned by someone who want to see a little change in a little world
Mm-hmm.
where there'll be less manipulations.
Mm.
Yes, so that's why I'm saying I started it, but I don't own Smart Child Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
It's owned by someone who has a big heart, someone who want to be Beth, someone who feel that if I knew Beth during the time of suffering, I would have done something good, better than what it is being, something even more of what Beth is doing today.
Mm.
Yeah. So I really appreciate for those people who normally comes, and maybe someone who will see this, someone who will reach and say, "Hey Beth, I want to join you." There's still so much gap in resource mobilization.
Mm.
In Sunshine Kenya, we have office.
Mm-hmm.
We have we work mostly with volunteers,
Mm-hmm.
but remember the volunteers have to be given stipend.
Mm.
Yeah, at the end of the day, they cannot volunteer just that way.
Mm.
We want someone to do account for us,
Mm-hmm.
whereby we have challenges in writing proposals. We want somebody who will help us write proposals, winning proposals, because we are making difference.
Yes.
We want somebody who is going to volunteer in field work.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I find myself so drained
Mm.
that I'm center of everything. Birth
Mm-hmm.
center of finance, birth center of field work, birth center of being a mother, birth center of being everything. So I
Mm.
want that. I would request people to come and join me. And let's move the world to the better place.
Wow, that's wonderful. And now for those people who are in Kenya and you've told them that you are in Rimuru, and someone who could be watching this could be interested in working with you, coming as a volunteer or maybe bringing in some resources to help in the work that you're doing. How do they find? Which is the easiest way to find you for those people who are in Kenya? How do they find you?
They find me through, they can call me. We have Facebook page, Smart
Mm-hmm.
Child Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
We have our website, Smart Child Kenya. We have telephone. Yes, and we share our contact.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yes.
I think I picked your website for those people who may not be getting what exactly how you spell it. It's www.smartchildkenya.com. So, yes, they can go there and find out more of what Beth is doing and maybe make a decision of being the Beth of tomorrow, starting today. The Beth that
Yes.
Beth missed. The Beth that Beth missed. Yeah.
Yes. And you know, in the book also, I am also encouraged in the book of Isaiah 60, verse 22.
Okay.
When the time is light,
Mm.
I, the Lord, I will make it happen.
Amen.
So, when the time is light, I, the Lord, I'll make it happen.
Amen.
So, if God uses you and you see you are purposed in supporting someone and you see you can be someone bridge, please just do it.
Mm. Yeah.
Better the hand that gives than the hand that takes.
Yeah. Yeah. That is true. Yes, and what exactly you're saying, whatever you're telling us of, if God uses you. Now, there's someone who's listening and have been going through all the challenges. Now, that could be one way that you're being used. And you, once you're used in that way, it's for you to pick the lessons that are in that challenge and then come back to share those problems, those challenges with others and encourage them to find a way how to come out of their own challenges that they could be going through. So, for everyone who's listening, we appreciate you being here. Thank you very much for being with us. And we remind you to hold Beth's hand in doing the beautiful work that they are doing in Kenya. And it could reach out even to further parts of the world. You never know. So go to www.smartchildkenya.com and connect with Beth. Coming
Yeah.
back to Beth, thank you very much, Beth, for being with us here. We appreciate for coming to our show. Thank you very much. Yes, we appreciate you sharing
Thank
everything.
you so much
Yes,
for
thank.
listening to me.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
and yes, and may you continue to do the beautiful work that you're doing, and we hope that
Yes, I will. I'm going to do that. That is my purpose on this world.
yes.
Yes. Yeah.
At now
And
tell
I'm
us,
always very happy.
and it's good when you're doing something that you're happy about, that gives you joy, and this one is a special one.
Yeah.
Yeah. At now tell us, we usually ask our guests to leave us with something that we should never forget. What is that for Beth? That thing that we should never forget.
Only thing that there's one thing that you never forget in your life. Always do good and always love. It doesn't cost you anything.
Good.
Always do good and always love. It doesn't cost us anything.
That's a good one. It's good to remember to always do good and always love. It won't cost you anything. That brings me back to my hashtag be good for good for those people who know me. Hashtag be good for good. Keep being good, keep doing good, and keep be a blessing to this planet. That's about it for today. At Now Tell Us, it's been wonderful having our guest, a special guest, Beth Wawera. And this has been your host, Anthony Murore, thanking you for sticking with us until this hour. And until next time, keep being good and doing good. And bye